Shaun, we start with the Graham Barrow news. Great to have him back involved again. He can't stay away, can he?
Yeah, it's really good news. It's been it's been in the pipeline for a while. I think I've spoke before about a role with him in recruitment, probably at the very beginning of the season. So it took a while to get done, but just really happy for him and for us to get it done. Yeah, he's already started, as you probably saw from the game on Tuesday. So he's back in today and he'll be at a game tomorrow. Yeah.
You said after Mansfield you certainly weren't happy with the first half performance. Do you want to see your side start strong from the off on Monday?
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, definitely. I think that's 2 games now. Do you know what? It wasn't the start of Mansfield. I think the first 10 minutes was good. It was probably the rest of the half. We almost took our foot off the gas, in my opinion. First 10 minutes was absolutely fine. We stopped being aggressive without the ball, and I think it had a big impact on pretty much the rest of the first half performance. I didn't like the intensity, really, probably with and without the ball. And that's why I made it's a big call to make 4 changes at half time. I didn't like the feeling of the first half. And then the second, it was like night and day. So second half, look, that's football. At times you can concede a set play. You don't obviously want that, but it's the actual performance second half is basically everything I want from our team. So, but I need it more often, and I need it from the start. And we have to be relentless with how we try and play. If we don't, I know Mansfield are flying. We didn't against Cambridge. The first 30 minutes was nowhere near what we want to be in terms of the intensity of basically with and without the ball. So when we get it right, we can be a decent side. When we don't, any team can hurt us.
Talked about the second half and the players that came on. Have they played the way into potentially your thoughts from the starting 11 on Monday?
Yeah, they have. Yeah, it's I have to make that decision obviously on Monday, but and then the players have to train in the same way. So yeah, I think that's look, with the amount of games that we've had in the previous 7 that were unbeaten, it was 4 or 5 changes every game. But I think it's also this is where I want to be really demanding, but sometimes I have to be a little bit patient as well. Some lads have got single figures starts in this league. I want to be really demanding. At times I have to be patient. I think that will be less and less so.
On the injury front, we know about Luke Chambers, unfortunately, obviously Callum McManaman as well. Is there any update on Jensen Weir? Obviously he left the field against Cambridge, missed out on Tuesday, and Josh Stones as well, who wasn't involved on Tuesday.
I'll find out a bit more today. I think both will be struggling for Monday. If they're not training today, then yeah, it'll start to get tight for Monday. So I'll probably know a bit more today.
On Monday, slightly different in terms of it not being a Saturday. Does that impact on, obviously it's the same for both teams, but in terms of preparations, it just change the training schedule around a little bit?
Yeah, just the schedule changes, but it's a brilliant game. These games, particularly for us, are sort of like local rivals. I know it's still a little bit away, but like our fans love going to Blackpool. Bolton, these games at night I think are always slightly better in terms of the atmosphere, the intensity of the occasion. So I'm pretty sure Blackpool are going to come for us. It should be a great match, and we have to we have to start the game with the same intent as we started the second half. The intensity of the second half of Mansfield was as good as actually just better than anything we've had in terms of the intensity. I need it from the beginning, Blackpool, and throughout the match. If we don't, then Blackpool are a good side.
They've not had the run of the results the last few weeks, Blackpool, but they'll be hurting like we are, I suppose, and that, I suppose, calls for a good game. Yeah,
Blackpool had obviously they had a difficult start to the season, and then their manager, who I know from Hull, had an amazing impact when he came in. So yeah, I know things are they're extremely tough for the manager at the moment. So yeah, it's I know, look, there's a football side to it where we're desperate to win in an intensity, but there's also a side part of that yeah, I'll definitely take into consideration off the pitch.
Yeah, we all send our condolences to Steve and his family. The Sky camera's obviously there as well on Monday. Does that add to the atmosphere, given I think we're on the football channel, which is always good?
Yeah, I guess for the players maybe. For me, no. Look, our games have been on TV this season. I know it's been slightly different with the Sky Plus and the more coverage, but it doesn't give me any more motivation being on TV. So amazing for the players and the support, but yeah, we want to have that motivation every game.